we are making sweet potatoes to go with our lovely holiday meal. And the thing is with sweet potatoes, a lot of times you've seen them, maybe you've made them this way, maybe you've had them this way, where the sweet potatoes come out of a can, there's marshmallows involved, there's brown sugar involved, and you've got one sweet gooey mess. Lots of people love that. If that's your preference, this webisode is not for you. This is for people who have a different kind of a palate and just say, oh, I just cannot stand those sweet, sticky, icky sweet potatoes, but I am willing to try something else because I am a grown-up and I will do something else. These sweet potatoes, now I've got a bunch of peeled sweet potatoes. You can see them right here. I'm going to show you how to make a savory sweet potato dish that is absolutely delicious. And there's a funny story behind this. My brother came over. My mom and I were doing Thanksgiving dinner, and my brother came over and he said, Leanne, I'm not going to eat sweet potatoes. He was acting like a 5-year-old. No, I will not eat sweet potatoes. Don't even try to get, okay, don't eat sweet potatoes. Well, you know how it is. You have a big buffet and people go back for firsts and seconds. My brother went back for thirds and sat down. He said, Leanne, these carrots are so good. And my mom and I looked at each other and started laughing because this was the first year that I had done this particular recipe. And I'm going to share it with you, and I know you're absolutely going to love it because it is delicious and it's very different. First of all, just get out your sweet potatoes and just cut off the little nasty ends and go through and slice them using your big knife, your big girl knife. Throw them into a baking dish. See how easy these are? You just want, you know, little 1/4-inch medallions. You don't want anything big or huge or anything like that. You just keep throwing them in. And they do kind of look like carrots. I'll give my brothers credit. All right, and we're going to go through and get all of these puppies done. Really simple dish. Really delicious dish. And all you need are just some peeled sweet potatoes. This is a good activity for a child to do that is a little bit more sophisticated with a knife than a 3 or 4-year-old, but you can still have 3 and 4-year-olds helping you with your Thanksgiving or holiday meal, whatever it is that you're making. Okay. Once again, we're cutting up all of these lovelies. Almost there. 2 more to go. And just so you know, it's a good hint, and we've talked about this before in previous webisodes, to stick a cloth underneath your cutting board. You know, when you do that, you've now changed your cutting board into a very steady surface instead of a rolling around surface. That's just very dangerous when you're trying to get something cut and you've got a big heavy knife going that's nice and sharp. Okay, there you go. Last cut. And we've got them. All right, now here's the fun part. Easy. Now we're going to take a little bit of olive oil and just put that right over the top. Okay, just a little, you don't need too much. A little salt. And this is lemon pepper. It has lemon zest and peppercorns in there. Yummy. Okay, now to the top. Okay, here is a red onion, and I've just peeled it and getting it ready to slice. Just put it right down on the flat part. Take your knife and make thin slices. You see that? Now, I haven't measured at all for this. I'm just doing it according to my dish. Do you see what I'm doing? I've just filled my dish up about halfway. You could use a Pyrex pan for that. You can use anything. Then I'm just taking a few chops on this and making these onions kind of fall apart. And you know, they have their natural place of falling apart. They're kind of ribbony at this point. Okay? Now, over the top, and over the top, and over the top. And that's not enough onion for me or for my people. They like onion. Do 2 more slices. more ribbony stuff. And over the top. And just another, whoops, tiny bit more olive oil. Now, 400 degrees, and we're going to cook it until everything's fork tender and starts to brown up. And depending on how much you have in here, we're looking at about 30 to 45 minutes max. And the onions will get nice and brown. They'll caramelize, and they're sweet, red, Spanish red onions. And I'm telling you, this is savory, delicious, off the hook, non-sweet potato lovers love this, and sweet potato lovers will think this is just a great new way and a new spin on sweet potatoes. So put this on your holiday table and enjoy it.